Hey guys, Derek here with Papavilletrains. I got a layout update for you, and I'm going to tell you about some cool channels that you might want to check out, and give you a few other updates. So come on along. All right, everybody. So as I said in the introduction, I got a small layout update, and I'm going to tell you about a couple of channels that you might want to check out. And what else? Oh, you know what? That big sale that I've been kind of promoting the last few weeks. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance. As much as I was pushing that sale, I didn't get a chance to actually go to it. I mean, it's been hot as hell here in the Chicago area this weekend, and I just had a lot going on. I really wanted to get down there. Although I did get a call from one of the guys that was running that sale, and he thanked me for promoting it on my channel. Um, One of the things he did mention was there was a lot of you guys who are my viewers that had gone to that sale in particular, and he unfortunately didn't get your name. There was a couple that came down from Michigan, and they bought a whole bunch of cool stuff, and he wanted to make sure that I gave you guys a shout out. So if you're watching and you know who you are that came down from Michigan for that sale, hit me up in the comments because I'd definitely like to thank you. I want to get your address. We'll do that. So I want to send you some Popperville stickers or something, maybe a T-shirt. Who knows? Just because you came all the way down here, just to check that out, and because you watched my channel enough to mention that you saw it. So yeah, definitely. Through the easiest way is either message me through my Facebook page, which is Papavilletrains and Stuff. I'll put it up there, or send me an email at papavilletrains@outlook.com. Also up there. Okay, some of the other things that's been going on. If you guys don't watch this channel, you should. It's Mark's Lionel Trains. He is in the process of, he just recently moved into a new home, and he's been, unlike me, taking this time and to redo his layout. It's going to be a lot bigger than his old layout by the looks of things. His latest two videos prior to the one he just posted were just building his bench work, and now he's finally starting to get some of that track laid down. He's using all fast track, so I'm sure you're going to see a lot of tips and stuff in there as he's doing that. So you might want to check it out, and if you haven't, definitely subscribe. Another channel you might want to check out is Penn Central 8505. It's a younger guy, but the nice thing, to me, at least from what I see, and I've talked to him a few times, I see him at the Wheaton Train Show that I do. He really likes some of the MPC, the post-war, and even pre-war stuff. So yeah, check his channel out too, and he gets his girlfriend Ellie involved a little bit more nowadays, which is kind of cool. What else is up? I really didn't get a lot of stuff in, but I did get one thing in. Oh, let's back up a little bit. As far as the layout, you can look behind me. I haven't touched the layout. I just like, I mean, yesterday we had this nice hot weather, but once the sun went down, it was really nice, still warm and humid. But I just hung out on the back deck all night long, just kind of chilling and listening to some music and enjoying myself. And I kind of did a little bit of the same today, had to run around, my errands that we always have to run around and do during the day. We have a big giant party coming up here. It's going to be one of my grandson's birthdays, July 4th weekend. So we're going to do a big party. So I've been preparing for that also. We're thinking about renting one of them big, cool, bouncy houses with the water slide and everything. Who knows? We'll see what we're going to do. We got a couple weeks for that. But one of the things I did get in is this stuff here. So it's some, and I actually have some of this, but I don't have this particular piece, which we'll get to. But this is, it's plastic built. It's fencing. Gauge-wise, it's a simple picket fence. It's, in my opinion, this is more of maybe G scale. I mean, it's pretty tall, but it's going to work really good as fencing that I'm going to use for the perimeter of the amusement park. We'll kind of show you a close-up a little bit later of my idea of what I want to do with this stuff. And what's kind of neat, this stuff, You got pins on the one side, holes on the other, so you can just pop it all in together like that to connect it, you know. But one of the things, and this is the main reason that I bought this stuff, I am going to be purchasing some more of this off a friend of mine, provided we can get the right price. This is a cool piece that I got. So this is like an arbor. It's got a bench in here and stuff like that. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this here in a few minutes. So aside from that, everything is it's going good. It's the summertime, so a lot of nothing's getting done fast back there, to be honest with you. Real quick, next weekend, June 29th, Sunday, at the Lisle, Illinois Park District building. There is a show that's going to be there. I will be there. Hey, laundry's done. I don't know if you can hear the beeper going off. I will be there and what's cool about this show, it's free admission. And I'll put the picture of the flyer that's up here in the corner. They're taking donations at the door at the top of my head. And I forget this every video I do of the website. Basically what it is, it's sending kind of cool like care packages to soldiers that are overseas, kind of remind them of home. And so, you know, we're, like I say, there's no admission to get in, but they're you know, hey, if you'd normally pay $5 to go get into a show, give them the $5 to put towards the donation. And yeah, aside from that, the next show that I'll be at after that, because there's no Wheaton show this in July, so the first Sunday in August, which is, what is that date? That would be August 3rd. There's going to be the Wheaton train show. So definitely come to that one, and I'll be telling you about it every week for the next month and a half. So, all right, so let's get to it. Let me show you what I'm going to do with this thing here. Okay, so my amusement park needs an entrance, which is going to be here. So I figured I could take that arch, cut out the center, and make that my entrance. So let's go to the workbench and get it done. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be taking out this whole middle section. So first step, let's get the safety glasses on and let's get to cutting. Wow, plastic stinks. Wow, plastic stinks. Okay, so I'll clean these edges up, sand them down a little bit, make them smooth. This is going to be my entrance right there. Plenty of room, scales right. I'm probably going to put something in the back right here of some mesh or something. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see in the future, but there we go. That's garbage. Okay, so I got my holes drilled, and let's see if I got them lined up right. All right, and then I did the other side also here. So one of the things that I did notice is, I don't know if I did this or if it came like this, honestly, but if you notice, this little piece is missing right here on this one. Let's turn that up here. So it's missing here. So what I'm going to do, instead of trying to fix
okay,
that,
so the next thing, now
I've got
this cut out and I got the
I'm going to put some
insides
type
all
of a backing
nice and sanded down to look
just
good.
on these two
Next
sections
thing I have to do,
right
because
but that's going to be
have
my
holes in
my
them
entrance. We'll take it over the layout and show
pop
you
the other side of
how it's going to
the
look.
next section of fence in. You can either have them come off this way or this way. This does not. So what I need to do,
so that about wraps it up.
I need
and,
to, I've
by the way,
marked it.
you guys normally don't see me
I
in a
need to
hat. It's
drill some
because
tiny
my
little
hair
holes
is
right there.
nuts today. I wanted to get a haircut and just didn't have time, and it's all over the place. So I decided to put a hat on. By the way, this hat my son gave to me. It's the SMART is I can't remember the acronym that it's for, but it has to do with his working with the division that he works with Amtrak. They're part of the mechanical and maintenance, all that kind of stuff. So you saw how I did that, my new entrance. I still have a lot of little tweaking to do, of course, but that's the main, going to be the main entrance. I'm going to maybe put some little turnstiles inside of there. You keep watching, you'll end up seeing what I'm going to do with it. So I think that's going to wrap it up. Short video this time, and kind of looking around to see if there was anything else that I wanted to tell you about, but I don't think that there is. So like I said, next weekend, June 29th, Lisle, Illinois, at the Park District there's going to be a nice trains. If you're an HO guy, there's going to be a ton of stuff. And there's definitely going to be a lot of O-scale. The last sale, I didn't have much O-scale at all, but there are definitely going to be some O-scale vendors there, including me. And then in August for the Wheaton Train Show. And again, special shout out to that couple that came down from Michigan to my buddy Jim's sale. I hope everything that you picked up was great, and that you enjoyed yourself, and that you stayed cool. I mean, it was hot as hell at that place. I guarantee. I kind of was joking around with the guy that I talked to. I said, "So how did you do today?" He says, "Well, I think I lost about 5 or 6 pounds just in sweat alone, because it was a hot day yesterday and another hot one today." So, and unfortunately, I didn't make it down there. I wanted to do kind of a recap of the sale to show how things did. But like I said, I just didn't have the time today. I got woke up late, just had too many things that I had to get done, and I didn't get them all done. I'm still got stuff that I got to get done before I go back to work tomorrow. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. I think that covers it all. So, yep, that covers it. We'll see you later, guys. Choo-choo!